This is a story about me and my sister, my family, my neighborhood, and community. During the school year, we go to campfire after school while Mom's at work.
I really wasn't sure what I was going to do once my kids got out of daycare and started school. I knew that I was not going to be able to afford a lot of the after-school programs. And I couldn't afford not to work.
One, two, three. Stop, stop, clap, don't beat the beat, clap, clap, chest, chest, clap, don't beat the campfire. Stop, stop, clap, don't beat the beat, clap, clap, chest, chest.
The former church secretary, about 10, 12 years ago, she noticed that there were a lot of kids from the neighborhood who would come and play on our playground over there, just right next to our church building. And so she would open her office window and start talking to them and asking them, who are you? What's going on? Tell me about yourself. Why are you here all the time? And she found out that they were playing on our playground after school because there was really nowhere else to play. And the former pastor took some of the kids on a tour of the neighborhood, and he said, so tell me about the neighborhood. And the kids, these were little kids, they said, here's where you buy drugs, here's where I saw a robbery. These were elementary age kids. So we researched the issue, and we learned at that time that there were no safe, affordable after-school care options for kids in the West Fairview neighborhood. We began asking the question, what could be done? What could be done? And finally, what emerged through many conversations with the city, with Campfire, and with our church was a three-way partnership. And I can't remember who first had the idea. I don't even know if it was us or if it was the city or if it was Campfire, but what exists now is this three-way partnership. Professional staffing, it's 5 days a week. It's very structured and yet fun activities for the kids.
The first thing I noticed was the structure. The kids weren't just running around anywhere, it was structured. I was really nervous about it at first because before I started working in my current job, I actually worked at the daycare that my kids went to. I have a hard time letting go. So I was really uncomfortable with, I guess, leaving them with anybody else,
Pasta! We're making pasta salad. Pasta salad? Pasta salad. What's pasta salad? Pasta salad. We're making
Our program, as long as we're open, we're able to give them another family here. They have a place that they can continue to be themselves. They have a place to grow as a youth. A lot of my kids here want to be lawyers and doctors and judges. And so to have this program, they're able to see, okay, how can I interact, or what are my steps that I need to do to grow as a kid? It's really important that these kids are able to receive those skills, and I feel like Campfire is able to give that to them.
The Campfire staff lets my kids know that it's okay to ask questions, It's okay, you can make your own choices. You know what's right and wrong, They helped Nikayla with her confidence as far as speaking up. They helped her develop that at Campfire first, and it transferred into her in school. Because she didn't speak up for herself in school, and she does now. Makes me feel great. I mean, I have people in my life and in my kids' life that we share the same values.
My sister and I got to go to Camp K this summer.
I really appreciated it, but I was really hesitant because they've never ever been to camp or anything. I was really nervous. Oldest daughter got to go first. She came back and she's like, oh, Mommy, it was so wonderful. Oh, she had such a good time. Oh, she had so many different experiences. She learned how to make fires, and she camped outside, and she roasted marshmallows. I don't do the woods, the wilderness, but I did not want my kids to lose that experience because of my lack of experience. I want them to continue to gain experiences like that.
I think that there's this sense that we are all connected, that that raising children is obviously a parent's responsibility, but as citizens in a community, we all have a responsibility to be helpful as much as we can, to provide places for kids to flourish. Sometimes we try to do a lot of community projects by ourselves. We forget that we can do so much more together if we unite around a common vision, and in this case it was care for the children.
For me, Campfire was a blessing. I was able to walk away and leave my kids there and know that they were going to be okay. When I got off of work, they were going to be okay.